everybody, welcome back. Today is game day. Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs. They're playing the Tennessee Titans at home. Going to be a big game. Got about 15 minutes before the game, and I wanted to give you all a quick salsa recipe for game day snacks. So today, here's all your ingredients. You need some salt and pepper, tomatoes. You know, I like to use a bigger can, kind of the large size can. You can also use, if it's just like you or somebody else, you can use a smaller can if you want. Not a big deal. Sometimes I used to make my salsa in the Ninja. Kind of blended it up a little too smooth, but if you like smooth salsa, this is the way to go. But if you like your salsa just a tint of a chunkiness, this is what you want to use, kind of like a food processor or something. This is a Cuisinart. My mom got it for me for Christmas several years ago, but I love this thing. This is a great piece of kitchenware. But you need, I use this Goya seasoning. My friends told me to use it. Tajin, and then I've got garlic powder. I usually use real limes, but today I'm using lime juice because my limes did not look so hot. You got a jalapeno. You can use yellow onion, white onion, doesn't matter, and then cilantro. So this won't take long. Make sure you wash your veggies really well, but this is gonna take a whole maybe 5 minutes to make. But so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to put the tomatoes in. Just pour them in just like that. After you put the tomatoes in, I just start to put in cilantro, just a healthy little amount. Depends on how much you like cilantro. You want to make sure, depending on your heat, I will probably use most of this pepper. These peppers are pretty hot, so, but I'm going to use most of it. I might as well go ahead and put the rest of it in. And then I'm going to use most of this onion as well. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of dice this up just like that, just a couple, kind of chunk it out. Now this thing's a little full, so I had to take tomatoes out. I'm going to give it a splash of lime juice, just a splash. I'm going to sprinkle in some Tajin, probably about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon. I like to use garlic powder when I'm doing cold stuff. If I'm not going to cook it up, I like to use garlic powder. If I'm going to put some heat on something, I use the cold garlic or whole garlic. Whole garlic in here is really good if you mince it up. But about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Goya seasoning. Again, my friends told me to put that in. About a half teaspoon there. A little salt and pepper. And about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon on salt and the pepper, but it depends. I mean, I'm a salt lover, so I tend to go a little heavier than salt. And then what you want to do is you want to chunk it up just a little bit, pulse it. When you're pulsing it, it'll tend to get those vegetables chopped up pretty good. This Cuisinart food processor will not make it totally smooth. It will leave it a little chunky, which is what I like. I can see there's a stubborn onion in there, so I want to get that. And that's about it. So it's pretty chunky. I don't like it super chunky, but this is the perfect chunkiness. Want to get your bowl out. I like white bowls because it makes the salsa look really pretty. And then let's take it out, pour it in, and there is your game day salsa. And there is your game day salsa. Go Chiefs!